Hello everybody and welcome back to Evil Genius. To how good of you to join, take a cup of coffee, sit back, relax and enjoy the ride. Well, in this episode, two major things are going to happen. First of all, we're going to have some nuclear reactors, but second of all, what we need to start right now is we have now a base of operations in Japan, level 1 base, of course, only for now, and there we have it, the swordsman. So an angry janitor turns samurai. And it costs me actually 2 guards. So this is a mission that requires some specialists that we also need, and 7,500 credits on that. Now my credits are going rather down. We're at 50%. The wages are pretty high now too, with 4,500, and I do definitely need to have some schemes in the background. So this one is looking good. Can we actually... No, we cannot purchase a heat reduction scheme while another scheme is running, right? So I thought it might be possible because this one doesn't require any workforce. There we have a pretty high scheme, so let's purchase it with 10,000. And here we do have, I think it's working fine, so let's have another money siphoning scheme. How's it looking in North America? There we are facing lockdown up here, and to the south we are, yeah, we're still fine, so let's purchase a quick money scheme there as well. Now, since I've lost even more money, it is time now to activate some of my side stories that we have, or optional objectives, and there we do get a bit of money back in again. I like that we can keep this one up and running in the background, and if we need the money, it's a short injection of a bit of cash. Now, in my energy, we actually have 25 energy, but as we know, it can drop anytime. There we have the nuclear reactor. 10,000 it costs, and it is producing 20 or so, twice as much energy as the other ones, but it is costing 3 times as much. But it is also space efficient, and that's probably what is mattering here. Let's build the first one, the first nuclear reactor. 10,000. Oh boy, my money. And since the base is growing, I'm pretty sure that we also need more technicians. So let's assign... Where do we have them? There we have them. Let's assign another one there, right? So we have then 4 working, and we still have 24 workers available. And it might also be time soon to... Oh yeah, look at that. The barracks are actually pretty full. It might be a good idea to also add some more beds to my barracks. We certainly don't want to have people without beds. That is bad for business.
New research has been completed.
And we have finished also the poison darts that we started in the last episode. So another trap for the agents. Now tier 2 research is pretty expensive. 20,000 it cost me for each one of them. That would really bring me down, so I can't risk that. So let's stay with tier 1 research for now. What else do we have? We have, for example, here the true evil never dies, especially if it follows these 4 steps. The genius morale, vitality and smarts are being increased. So the smarts being increased could also then increase the efficiency of its boosts for the ability, or abilities boost. We can do this, and then I'm also eyeing the weapons, the first weapons that we can have. As we can see, there are quite a few weapons, and we would be starting with the clubs. The clubs and, yeah, the clubs basically as the basic first weapon, and we can still do this. The only thing we do need for that is the impact analyzer, and I think that's a pretty expensive one, right? 30,000! What? Now 30,000 is not something I can afford right now. Holy moly, that's a lot of money. 30,000. We do need more schemes. Alright, more schemes, more salary as well, more expenses. It's getting tricky there. And yeah, at least this is working. Our first nuclear reactor. It's basically just a bigger version of the generator. And how is it looking with my scheme outside? Let's go to the world map. There we have it. Oh, they're flying there now. And now it's taking a bit of time for this one, but not a lot of time. And then we basically start this one. Well, this is happening. Yep, there we also have reduced heat. So let's increase, or let's get us another scheme up and running there. This is still on lockdown here in North America. Nothing I can do about it. And we are now starting 2 other money siphoning schemes. And there we have it. And the sword samurai henchman.
Welcome to the team. I trust the minions briefed you on your way here.
You evil geniuses are all the same. Something about a new criminal empire?
Oh, but my plans are so much grander than that.
The last one said that too. Let's see what you're made of.
I can barely hear myself think. All your incessant babbling, the constant construction.
And the gunshots?
Yes, the gunshots are particularly disruptive. I need a place to think. An inner sanctum. Somewhere I can gather the greatest criminal minds.
That is that. A place to call your own, build the inner sanctum tiles, construct impressive desks. So that is something for us because we can't live with the noise anymore. Even though it doesn't look so bad, right? Of what we have there. There doesn't seem to be that much noise. It's, by the way, also good to have a look at the statistics menu for now, because we're definitely going to look at it quite often. So here we can see our general heat level that is increasing with the different factions. So the hammer faction that we have up there, as we can see, the heat is going constantly up by now. And we, well, basically will have some invaders then from this one. We can also see how much gold we are making, how much money we can do right now, how much our income is, and our expenses. And as we can see for last week, for example, the expenses were pretty high. So yeah, financially we have to take a bit of a more cautious approach to the whole thing. We can also see, and that is pretty cool, how much my salaries are, how much my construction is, and I think the MISC, there is also the repair costs of what we using right now, so the items and stuff like that. My minions, we can also see how many different approaches we have. As we can see, we are really only at level 1 still with all our minions, right? There's way more specialists coming in with that. And global operations, the heat schemes, we can see the scheme types, so the workers primarily, and the rogues gallery. There we can see the henchmen that we have, and we have the samurai now as our first henchman. Now another research is going to be finished soon. We have some 30,000 cash right now. I hope my schemes are working. We might also be turning in some additional missions that we have there. Very good. So that's a bit of money. As we can see, there's more stuff though. Construct lockers in the barracks. Oh, this is pretty good, because it gives us 7,500 right away, and train another technician for another 7,500. We can do this. That seems a bit overpowered to me. And the next research, that would be now my geniuses levels, and yeah, I would like to go with the club. So that is the research that we have, and then we have the impact analyzer, 30,000. Let's build it. 30,000. We still have then 20,000 left. So for the infirmary, I would also like to have some decoration there. There's some interesting items here. Heart rate monitor beeps softly to lull the heart into a false sense of security. Yeah, we can do this. Let's have it close to the bed. The egg pod, so eggs are so fashionable these days. Healthcare 2, which is why this exists. And it gives me a star +1. So I think it is raising the level of this room in general, and a brain hologram. That also fits to a nice infirmary, of course. And of course something to drink. Only cost me 300. So this is really cheap in comparison to this one. For this one we definitely will need another scientist though. Let's train another one. Let's have a look at the world map real quick. In Japan, oh yeah, the specialist mission really cost a lot of heat. So, well, caused a lot of heat. So I'm going to use the heat reduction that we have in Russia. Yeah, money scheme is working. Europe money, and oh, let's reduce the heat for this one. And up here we are out of lockdown officially, so let's continue with some money schemes, and the same goes with this one, right? So we have now in every sector a money scheme running, and this should really flood in a lot of money. I hope so, at least. But of course I can already feel the pressure mounting as we get more specialists and the bigger base. Our expenses are increasing, so we should advance to level 2 at some point. What do we need for that? Upgrade cost. Upgrade to level 2 is unlocked by completing research. And this one would then increase the heat capacity, the money up cost though as well, but also better quality schemes that we unlock with that. Right, so that is that, and for this we do need to have the research. We have finished whatever that is here, the impact analyzer, and we can thus start the weapon analyzing. So eliminating enemies sounds more fun. Let's go with this one. So there we have the club rack. This is ideal for eliminating enemies. The other one is ideal for capturing enemies, but I want to go for eliminating now. And I would also like to have global operations. There it is. Unlocks the level 2 criminal networks. This is actually something we can do, but it costs 20,000. So we do need to save up a bit of money there. Doing more schemes is important. And since we have the energy, I would like to have in my control room a computer desk now that generates intel that is used to run schemes on the world stage. So let's have a computer. I think we will need to... can we move this one? I think we can. Like this, I would have to move my lamps though. The moving, fortunately, is very easy. I think we do have too many lamps here anyway. But I can move this repeater. And then these computers next to each other, right? And save a bit of... yeah. Bit of space there. Make it even more efficient. And this one. And then I have a whole bunch of space here again for more computers. 2 of them we should definitely be able to squeeze in. To enable more schemes. Oh, by the way, the big screen. Can we have this one here? Unfortunately not. There it is. The big screen. But then I don't have anything for... I would like to have another repeater. We could move this one. It's a puzzle. It's a complete puzzle here. This should have worked. Can we move this one more? Yes, we can. This should really be working now. Perfect that we have that. And for some reasons there is no connection now. Okay, this is strange. Why this is not working now, I have no idea. We might enlarge it and then it's working. Strange. Now this is working. Perfect. There we have it. Of course the costs are immense. Do I have still something? Oh no, I don't. Train guards. Construct lockers. We can do this. And my broadcast strength ran out. Yes, because we're removing or remodeling our control room at the moment. For the barracks, let's have another locker. This is going to finish a quest there for us. And also train a technician. Train guards. And train technicians. Let's do this. Let's train one of each. And this gives me a bit more money then as well. Guards we always need anyway. And the technician we probably should also have another one. Perfect. That's that. And we are back to our original strength here as well. And we're down to 10,000 now. We can also see this in the vault as the money is dropping, the gold bars. It looks rather empty there. And there we have now also this big screen here, decreases the rate heat bills at criminal networks. That's pretty cool. And we also have one additional broadcast strength as well that I can use on the world map now. And let's just see, up there we still have something, Northeast Patriot State. Let's scout this area. So we soon will have the whole northern hemisphere to our control. This is unfortunately 2 of them as well, so I can't do anything there. Now about the schemes, 2 are about to start. That's good to see. We are pretty limited now with how many we can send out there. I think we need to grow. This one is running. There we have something now. Heat is there, but 3 minutes should be fine, right? Let's start this scheme. And in Japan, we have the heat reduction. A very long one, unfortunately. And yes, we're also researching now the weapons. I have no idea why we're doing this, to research some clubs, but seems good. I guess the impact force. And then we actually have the samurai now walking around. Whoop-de-doo. And with him, what we can do with Jubei, he's called. Jubei now we can, well, control as well. So he's another genius that we have available now, Jubei. And we can control him. And he's got 2 abilities. The flow ability, Jubei focuses his years of training, channeling his energy with each sequential hit, causing increased damage while active. And Jubei becomes one of the wind and teleports. What is that mean? Oh, he's good for fighting. And he can also teleport. Over there. Pretty cool. Alright, we can move them around then, and in the case of an attack, we can use him to fight. He's also got a lot of health there, as we can see, 225. So there we got him, the first real fighter. Even though he doesn't look like it. And there we have it, arms minions with portable studded batons, ideal for eliminating enemies. So that's that, and as we can see, money-wise, we're pretty good again, thanks to the schemes. So what I would like to do is now, yes, level 2 upgrade for the criminal network. And we do have everything for that. The whiteboard research speed is ×3 and 20,000 it cost us. Let's start with that. So now we can use all researches again on the whiteboards. And while that is happening, let's arm my guards. I think it is in the armory. There it is, the club rack, and this one, let's have it here, arms minions with portable devices. Let's do this, and hopefully they're going for it then, and arming themselves like that. That would be ideal, I guess. Ah, yes, very good. The vault is piling up again. Another thing that is happening now, why? Because we have so much heat being built up. As we can see, the heat tracker is tracking some investigators. That means in 20 minutes we'll find a wave of investigators coming into our lair, and I think we should be prepared for that, for this next invasion. So my guards will have all the weapons available then, hopefully, and also I will have more traps, so like the boxing glove there, for example. And yes, let's have a look at that. The poison darts, there they are. Poison darts. Perhaps we should have them more over here, right? There we can have them. Right, so as soon as they get a bit too close to the main base, right? Because up to this point they only see what? Some research. No idea. Perhaps, yeah. Some research. The prison. Nothing too fancy, right? If we place it here, that should be fine. One, and the other one perhaps then here as well. And I hope it's not affecting my people. That's another 10,000 that we have to pay for this. But it's fine. More traps are coming. And can we move the fan, please? We can actually do this. So once they get a bit too close to the generators, we might push them into this direction again, right? Because there we have some really problematic areas. For example, the control room. Actually, let's place it here. Can we do this? Yes. Right, and they would have to go through the traps again, I think. We'll find out about this. And there we have it. And as we can see, yes, they're arming themselves with some clubs. That's the important thing. And they're walking around like that now. Next one gets his clubs. And let's have a look there. In stock, we have only one more club then in stock for one more guard. Alright, I guess we do need more of them if we want to arm all our guards.
Research has resumed.
So just next to it, I think this might be possible. Yep. So that we have then enough for these guys. It's only costing me a bit of energy, but energy is going down there again more quickly. And let's have a look at the world map. I think some of my schemes ended and we need to reinvest some money there as well to reduce the heat. Here, for example, 10,000. I can pay this one. And here another 10,000.
A scheme has succeeded.
Right, and we can use then those areas for some immediate money siphoning schemes again. There, and the shorter one has a bigger impact on my account. This one is looking fine. That's some 3 workers, and up there we should also be doing a quick one. And I think this is the quick one here. Let's do this. We have the workers. Heat-wise is looking good for those. And oh, what is that? We don't have enough workers for these schemes anymore. All right. This is the limit. So Japan is useless to us at the moment. We can't do anything there. But we do have some objectives finished now. The train the guards and finish scouting any region. Let's train the guards. Turn this one in. Another 7,500 that we have with this. Very good. And we also have upgraded now the criminal networks to level 2. Perfect. Oh, well, we still of course need to upgrade them, but for now it's fine. And this one here is locked for now, so we haven't met the requirements yet. But we have unlocked now the level 2. We could do this one here. Lookouts will warn your minions in the field of danger. And no, I don't think so. Let's finish the other layer or tier 1 one. So there we have the mining technique. Oh, look at that. Tough stone. We can open up new areas with this one. Impact analyzer I do have. Let's make this right away, of course. We can then, I'm pretty sure, dig through this stone here. And that would be ideal, I think. So that's definitely something that I would like to do. And the impact analyzer we have. Very good. And now let's go to the world map and have a quick look. How can we upgrade this? Oh, I do need more broadcast strength. This is tricky. And I need 5 intel. Alright, I have 34 intel. I have quite a lot. And 4 specialists we need for that. And the broadcast level. 2 more powers there, I think. How am I going to do this? I think I will have to move my control room, right? So once we... somewhere up here perhaps. Once we can dig through that stone, I might make a big control room up there with all the new tech that we need, right? Yep, that is probably something. New stuff on the horizon. And I want to see my samurai in action with the next invasion. Stay tuned.